Released in 2004, Resident Evil 2. Apocalypse serves as a direct continuation of the 2002 film, expanding the scope from underground confinement to full-scale urban collapse. Directed by Alexander Witt, the sequel leans more aggressively into action cinema, drawing clearer visual and narrative inspiration from Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. Milla Jovovich returns as Alice, now reintroduced with enhanced abilities following Umbrella experimentation. Jovovich's performance is confident and physically commanding, though the character's near superhuman status reduces vulnerability and emotional tension. Sienna Galori makes a strong impression as Jill Valentine, delivering one of the film's more grounded performances and offering a closer connection to the game series' protagonists. Oded Fair brings stoic intensity as Carlos Oliveira, while Thomas Kretschmann adds menace as Umbrella Commander Major Kane. Overall, the performances are serviceable and committed, but the script prioritizes momentum over character development. Unlike the first film's claustrophobic tone, Apocalypse embraces scale and spectacle. Raccoon City becomes a sprawling battleground, filled with fires, barricades, and panicked evacuations. The action is louder, faster, and more frequent, employing rapid cuts, wire work, and stylized slow motion, typical of early 2000s action cinema. The introduction of Nemesis is one of the film's most effective elements. The creature's size, design, and mechanical brutality lend genuine presence, even if its use leans more toward action set pieces than sustained horror. Narratively, Resident Evil 2. Apocalypse is straightforward to a fault. The plot functions largely as a countdown scenario. Escape the city before nuclear eradication. While effective for pacing, this structure leaves little room for thematic depth or character exploration. Alice's enhanced abilities further tip the balance away from survival horror and towards superhero action. Horror elements take a backseat to gunfights and explosions, and while zombies are plentiful, they rarely feel threatening. Fans of the games may appreciate visual references, but the emotional stakes remain limited. Where the film fails is Nemesis, he feel more weak than the threatening Hulk monster that Nemesis is from the game. Where the film could have improved is reintroducing vulnerability, particularly for Alice, would have significantly raised tension. Allowing Nemesis to function as a serious stalking threat rather than a set-piece antagonist could also have strengthened the horror identity. Additionally, deeper exploration of Umbrella's moral corruption and the human cost of the outbreak might have grounded the spectacle in something more impactful. For general audiences, Apocalypse delivers exactly what it promises: fast-paced, effects-driven action with recognizable monsters and a clear objective. For fans of the games, the reception is mixed. The inclusion of Jill Valentine and Nemesis is appreciated, but the film's emphasis on action over tension continues to distance it from the franchise's survival horror roots. As a sequel, it succeeds in escalation, but not necessarily in refinement. Film rating 6 out of 10. A louder, larger sequel that prioritizes spectacle over suspense, offering iconic imagery but limited emotional or thematic depth. Final thoughts. Resident Evil 2, Apocalypse, 2004, represents the moment the franchise fully commits to action-driven blockbuster territory. While it sacrifices horror and character nuance in the process, it delivers memorable visuals and a clear cinematic identity. Remember to like and subscribe, because once Raccoon City falls, there's no evacuation left for the audience.
You hold me, baby.